Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
You'll
I
see,
see.
you'll see it in a minute, right? You can see it too.
Yeah, I see it.
It's starting to, it's setting up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so in the chat, let's see what we can do here. Maybe I should first of all say, I'll just type something for now for everybody. Beginning, what should I write? Beginning in 20 minutes, in 15 minutes. Well, it won't be 15
We're
minutes.
gonna have a 5-minute countdown before the event.
Well, I'll write beginning at 9:30, right? Your time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'll write like this. I'll write 9:30. Is that what you call it? 9:30, right? Or
yeah, 9:30 p.m.
Australia time. All right.
AEST.
AEST. Okay. And I'll write 7:30 New York time. That's all.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay, fine. How do I disable chat? Oh, hi chat. No, how do you disable? 3 dots again?
Yeah, so the 3 dots at the right.
Okay, see. Oh,
and then
hold on.
And then click no one.
Add translations. 1 second. There's a lot of 3 dots here. Oh, this one. Pop out chart participants, toggle send feedback. Doesn't give me that option.
It should, meaning let's try something else. Let's try. Would you be able to make me host now that you started the YouTube? I sent it to you.
I don't even know how to. With YouTube,
So click on. You see where it says YG Shluchim. It says me.
I see YG. We're in YouTube or on Zoom.
On Zoom.
Oh. So let me go to the Zoom.
So click on the 3 dots there.
3 dots again. Yeah, by you. Yeah. What do I write?
And click on the 3 dots and press make host.
Make host. You want to change the host? So I said yes. So you're the host now. You're the host.
Okay, now I'm the host. And is it still working on live on YouTube?
It is, but I don't think you'll be able to do anything because I think it's a different.
Not a problem. That's perfect. No, this way I can now just do all the settings. Okay, that's it. Now, once let me ask you, would you be able to disable?
Are you on YouTube now?
That's it. Now it's all good. Just one more thing. Would you be able to disable the ability to chat and comment on the YouTube? This way.
That's the question. That's why I'm not sure how to do that. Hold on a second. First of all, how do I even get to the YouTube? It disappeared on me. Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. View stream and YouTube. Okay, view stream. Oh. Where do I do that? You there? Hello?
In the YouTube?
Yeah, I can't find
I'm here.
Disable the chat. I don't even know where.
Okay, so I'm not very acquainted in YouTube. 1 second. Let me just
okay, let me look. Let me look around. Let me see what there must be some option here. No. Top chat. No. There must be some setting, and I can't find it right now. Let's see. Let me go down. What's going on? Why is this not happening? Are you guys there?
Yeah.
For some reason, the YouTube is causing me problems here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here we are. Save, subscribe. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. All the conversation is on the YouTube now, so just when you
Hi, you guys are there? Hi. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so we're set. Nothing else to do.
Wait a second.
Hi, Rav Moshe.
Did you make us panelists? Whatever
I
it's
made
called?
you the host, right?
Oh, we need to switch that. Okay. We need to make you back host.
So
Right.
you have to do that, or I can't do that. You have to do that, right?
Right, let's do that. Ephraim, can you handle it now? Okay, let's just do that now.
Rav Moshe, how are you?
Yeah, whatever you see now.
Who's talking?
Rav Moshe, Simon Jacobson saying hello to you.
Shalom Aleichem, was macht er?
Baruch
I
Hashem.
hear you, but I don't see you.
I know, because I'm sitting in a different chair. It's like a God.
Sit Gesundheit.
I'll be changing seats.
By the way, we're live on YouTube now.
I know, so we gotta be quiet, right? So you're
Gotta
making
get into a few good questions.
You're making me host?
Okay, we're all covered. We're good.
I'm the host now?
No, I don't think it makes a difference. So,
Oh, okay. So I'm on standby. As soon as you guys want to begin, I'm here, right?
Hello, everyone. Hello, my dear friends. It is beautiful and wonderful to see so many of us united together and joining Australia together with New York. It's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure, all of the above, to have Rabbi Simon Jacobson. And Robert Jacobson doesn't know this, but I just now, and I was reading a few of his wonderful books, his Towards a Meaningful Life, his his beautiful book for Sfirsaima, or his wonderful 60-day book on what's all about getting ready now for the high holidays. The exercise of today I just read is demonstrate your love to your neighbor and your love for God in one specific act. And we're doing that today. Today we are uniting all of us, which is showing our love for one another, our love for God, because the way we express our love to the Eibishter is by showing the love to each other. So Robert Jacobson, it's a beautiful and wonderful to have you. For those who don't know, Robert Jacobson is not only a prolific author and a world-renowned lecturer and speaker. He actually spoke to the Australian community only a few weeks ago, was here physically last year, and emotionally and mentally has been here continuously. But I do want to say to all of the boys and girls out there who are watching, Robert Jacobson is a giant of a man. He's a genius, I may say so myself. Extremely highly intelligent. He was what's called a chayzer. For the benefit of all who don't know, he was a man that for 14 years sat by the Lubavitcher Rebbe, memorizing the Rebbe's talks and then transcribing them for the public. Now, 14 is yad, which means hand, which means he was reaching out, helping other people and helping us. So tonight, in a hand of gesture of peace and shalom, we welcome you, Robert Jacobson. Robert Jacobson, the format tonight will be Robert Jacobson will say some opening remarks and words, and then we're going to be taking your questions. So boys and girls, Taya, Bachim, Tamimim, and Tamides, please put all your questions in the Q&A, type them in, and we will be monitoring them and asking the questions. Before Robert Jacobson takes us away, I want to thank the wonderful Shliach Yossi Brisky and all the Yeshiva Gedolei Shluchim who do incredible work. We want to thank them for your devotion and commitment and passion and drive in bringing Yiddishkeit alive here to Melbourne and Australia. Thank you, Yossi and Shluchim. Robert Jacobson, with those warm words of introduction, all yours.
Thank you so much, Rav Moshe, for your very kind and eloquent words. It's a true honor and pleasure to be with you all, even though physically it's virtual, but spiritually we are connected more than ever. And it's just beautiful in that sense of the word. So I bring you warm regards from New York. We have our own lockdown challenges. And in many ways, that's another thing that connects and unites us all. And I also want to thank the hosts for making this happen and giving me the honor to be part of this. There's nothing greater than unity. The greatest blessing is when we come together. But the beauty of unity is that we don't become one in the sense we lose our identities and our individuality. We all come with our voice, with our unique song, with our unique music. And together it's a symphony of diversity, what we call harmony within diversity. So if we're able to, each of us, strengthen both ourselves as well as how we complement and connect with each other, that's the greatest container for the blessings for a new year, the blessings of Hashem. We always knew, and it's the best kept secret, is that Achdus, unity, brings all blessings. So a unity of this nature, first of all, that transcends so many differences between us and at the same time connects us all, and especially of the young with all the energy that you have. What can I say? It's just awesome in my mind. So I commend you all for this, and may we take this time that we spent together, and may it really be a springboard for true growth. Let me just share a few words before we go to questions, which of course is the most important part of this, to interact and hear what's on your minds. I'll try to share what's on mine. I want to just say a few words I think that are vital. History, there's never been a time like this. Literally, I can say it without hesitation. Not that I've been around from the beginning of history, but when you study history, that you would have a global pandemic a global disruption that didn't just affect one city, one country, but all countries. And in such a fashion with technology today, where we can connect, that has never happened in history. There have been pandemics, there have been, God forbid, disasters, but in this type of global way, never. So I want to say this to you because you may not appreciate the moment that though we are very challenged, and I can tell you from my own community in New York, other places, unfortunately, there have been casualties. People have died. I know people close to me, friends, relatives. So it's not a small matter. But at the same time, there's an unbelievable opportunity now. I can tell you without question that the day will come when we will all look back at this year, 2020, the Hebrew year, Tafshin Pei 5780, about to enter 5781, that this will be for history remembered by one question, the most important question: how did we behave? Did we cower in fear and retreat and said, what can we do? We're frustrated. We can't go to shul. We can't go to our regular schools. All our schedules have been disrupted. Sports, entertainment, travel. I mean, there's not one sector, not one aspect of life that's not been affected by this. So will we be remembered as people who just raised up our hands in desperation and in helplessness? Or will we be remembered that we dug deeper and we found new strengths and new courage, and we found innovative, creative ways to become greater people, greater Jews? So we're about to enter Rosh Hashanah just a few days from now. Rosh Hashanah is a holiday that goes back 5,780 years. In it lies actually the answer to all our questions. What gave Jews the power to get through such difficulties throughout history? We've been here before. It wasn't called COVID-19. It was called Galus Mitzrayim. We were in bondage by the Egyptians. We suffered greatly at the hands of the Babylonians who destroyed the first temple, the Romans, the second temple, the Crusaders, the Inquisition, the pogroms, and of course, the Holocaust. Everybody wants to know, what's the secret formula? You know what the secret formula was? That we never saw our lives as limited to the moment. The answer lies, look at the shofar. Look at a shofar. Just study the physical shape of a shofar. How does it release sound? It's not a piano. It's not a violin. It releases sound through an opening at the top of the shofar. But one condition, the mouthpiece that goes in the mouth has to be narrow. It has to be very narrow. The narrowness, when you blow through the narrowness and the other side is open, it releases a sound. There's a verse we will say in Rosh Hashanah said, Min ha-meitzar karosi ka. From our narrowness, from our straits, from our pressure, that's how we reach the most expansive. Anani b'merchav ka, God responds in expansiveness. The secret in life is that all greatness comes through pressure. All creativity comes through resistance. How do I know how strong you are? If you pushed my hand, how do I know how strong you are? Only if I resist. The more I resist, the more I see your strength. I don't know if any of you like to drink tea or coffee, but how is tea produced? A tea bag is just tea leaves in a little bag. It seems very innocent. You put it in hot water, an aroma, a delicious taste. How is coffee produced? You have to crush coffee beans. How is oil produced? You have to press the olive. They tell the story, an analogy of somebody watching. You ever see how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly? It goes through a cocoon. The caterpillar goes into a chrysalis, a type of like cocoon, and spends some time there and slowly metamorphosizes into a butterfly. So one day, there was a person standing and he sees a cocoon is opening up and a beautiful monarch butterfly is about to emerge. But he sees the butterfly is struggling because it's trying to get out of its cocoon, like trapped inside this little ball of thread. So he has compassion for the butterfly. Why should it struggle? It's going to get out anyway. So he takes a knife and he cuts open the cocoon. The butterfly emerges, beautiful butterfly, and he's waiting and waiting, and the butterfly can't fly. It's stuck on the branch, and it would never fly. You know why? Because as nature would have it, as Hashem built it, the pressure when the butterfly struggles to get out of the cocoon is what causes the liquid to enter its wings that gives it the aerodynamics that allows it to fly. And he, in his mistaken compassion, he didn't allow it to struggle. So therefore, it never built its muscles, basically. So we all don't want challenges. But I can tell you that you are going through, like all of us, a time like no other. We can't do things we used to be able to do. We took for granted. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, or even our personal lives. However, you have two choices. We all have two choices. Either we just say, I give up, I can't do anything, complain, be frustrated, or you dig deeper and you allow the pressure to build our wings that we can fly. Min hametzah, from our narrowness, from our pressures, we become stronger. And this isn't just theoretical. So I want to just conclude with just a practical suggestion to go away as we enter before Rosh Hashanah, to go back home or talk to our friends and think, put our heads together. How can we be innovative this year when we have all the limitations? How can we be innovative and do Rosh Hashanah in a new way? Not the regular, usual way, not routine. How can we do it creatively? You can sit with your parents, with your siblings, with friends, online, figure out ways, 1 or 2 or 3 ways. You'll be surprised what kind of ideas you can come up with. Remember when Pesach came a few months ago, we had a serious lockdown here in New York. And I saw this with my own eyes. I saw families come together like never before. They had to come up with new ideas because they didn't have guests. And that's our opportunity now. And when the history books will be written, we'll be able to say, and we'll be able to tell our children, and we'll be able to tell others, you know what happened in 2020? We became greater people. We learned how to fly in new ways. All innovation, remember, like the tea bag, like the coffee, like the olive, nowhere in life will you find growth and excellence if there wasn't somewhere, some tension, some setback, some challenge. So I want to just conclude with a blessing that everybody should have, not just a blessed year and a healthy year and a strong year, but stronger than ever before, that we can show Hashem. We can show Hashem, you put us in a situation, think of it like being on a desert island, and we have to figure out new resources, and we dug deeper, and it was a Rosh Hashanah like never before. And Hashem should reciprocate in giving us a year of abundant blessings beyond our expectations. All of you in expanding and in actualizing your great potential and bringing light to the world, that ultimately this world should be, as the Rambam Maimonides says, one act, one good word, one good thought can tip the scale and bring personal and global redemption to us all. It should be a year only simchas and joy and happy occasions. And each of you should really shine with all your potential. Let the pressures make you be the greatest you can possibly be. Again, a great honor to be here. And again, Shana Tova to everyone. I'm sure we'll have concluding blessings as well. So Moshe, again, take it away. Thank you so much again for having me.
Thank you so much for those opening words, Robert Jacobson. And honestly, the questions, I could see all the questions are literally flooding our inbox over here. And I've got, without exaggeration, I've got about 30 questions already. And I've been literally writing them quickly down as they're coming in. We're not going to get through all the questions. So boys and girls, forgive me if I do not get to your question. It's not that it's not a valued and important question. It's just a matter of time. But the good news is that we'll have Robert Jacobson again so he could answer your questions at a later stage. So I'll start. Robert Jacobson, you spoke about how sometimes we have to go through a bit of pain in order to get something better. But one of the very, very intelligent questions is one of the biblical commandments. It says, which means in front of a blind man, do not put a stumbling block. So for everyone out